Yo, what's going on, guys? Today's Friday. I believe it's March 27th. I haven't posted a video in a little bit here, but today's going to be a little different type of video. Um really just going to go over how I'm feeling and stuff, cuz I've been doing a lot of thinking, and yeah, so we're going to get into that. I do want to just go over the trades and stuff that I took really quick this week, or what happened to that video. I've been trying to do trade recap videos, but unfortunately this week we did blow the account, so I think that's enough for you guys to know what happened. It's unfortunate, but I still have another account that I'm trading currently, and yeah, so I'm gonna keep using that, and I'll let you guys know what happens going into next week. I'll do a recap then, hopefully, but I'm just gonna kind of let you guys know how I'm feeling about all the trading stuff, what my mentality's been like, how I'm feeling about all of it. Honestly, it's been rough the past week or few weeks. I had a lot of confidence not too long ago, and I'm kind of back in a state where it's kind of fallen off a little bit. I'm just, yeah, I'm. It's hard to put into words what I'm feeling right now, because um, I'm just really disappointed with myself, to be completely honest. Um, there's been just a lot I've been feeling, and I think that's the worst part of all this, is that I'm feeling emotional about how I'm performing. That's like the last thing that I want when trading. That's kind of the thing everybody says, not to have. You have to be emotionless, and you have to trade like a robot in the way you execute. And that's the part that I'm messing up the most in right now. I'm feeling emotional. Um, it's been really hard for me to, you know, after a day I take one loss, it just ruins my whole mood completely. And that's not how it should be. I shouldn't let one loss affect the way that I go throughout the rest of my day. It's affecting my performance at my normal job. To have income, steady income for right now. It's just affecting the way that I interact with others. It's affecting, honestly, all aspects of life. And it's all because I'm tying my wins and losses to how good of a person I am. Like, that's how I think about it. Like, if I take a good trade, I'm good at what I do. But if I take a losing trade, I'm inherently bad now, and I don't know how to do anything. That's kind of my mentality, I think. And I really need to fix that, like, right now. Like, it has to change. I can't identify who I am as a person and what I'm learning and if I'm successful or not to if there's going to be wins or losses. My identity has to be separate from that. And it has been, yeah, just really difficult for me to do that. Um, I think what I've realized kind of thinking about all this is, um, I mean, it's my fault for everything that's happened. Um, and that's the harsh reality of it. And I have to completely change my mindset and how I look at this. My identity right now cannot be tied to my wins and losses. I was watching this video earlier this week and was talking about probability and how probability only works with trading. My win rate, it only works if I follow the same parameters every time, not if I switch it up. And losses are the only way that balance out that probability, because in trading you are never going to have a 100% win rate. That's impossible to have. You're going to have 70, 80, something like that. And if you can't take losses, then you're not accepting your probability, is the best way to put it. If I can't take a loss, I'm basically saying to myself, like, I don't like the probability, or I can't take this probability. I'm messing up completely the statistics that I need to be profitable, because then I'm messing with my risk, or the trades that I take because I'm emotional. It's messing with my probability. I have to have it consistent. The same parameters every single day, the same setups every single day, or at least the same, checklist that I go down before I enter a trade. It has to be identical every day so that when I go back and look back on the past month, everything that I took adds up to a 75% win rate, a steady probability that has data behind it. And if I can't do that, then I'm trading completely wrong, because I should never expect that my trading will be 100% wins all the time. So after I realized that, and I feel like I realized it before, but I never really took it that serious. I am definitely taking it more serious now, just because of how rough it's been for me. Just in the fact that it's affecting every other part of my life has made me really consider it more. And I think it's finally set me on a better trajectory for how I should be thinking about all of this. And that's honestly what I need. I needed a mindset shift. I needed a better way to go forward thinking about day trading. And today was honestly the first day that I thought about it in that way. I took a break even today on the new account that I have, and I tried as hard as I can not to let it affect the rest of my day, because I know it's adding to the probability. And the strategy that I'm using, I know it works because I've backtested it before, months of data. I know it's profitable, and I know I should have around a 70 to 75% win rate with it. That being said, today was the first day that I feel like I really let that break even, not loss even, break even, add to the probability. Proper risk management. It was an A+ setup, and yeah, it added to the probability with data behind it that shows I win 75% of the time. That being said, I can't just be doing that for one day out of the whole trading here, This has to be day after day after day. I need to ingrain it into my head the way probability works and how I should be taking these trades. I cannot be letting it affect my day to day. Wins and losses, those do not define me. I cannot identify myself with those. I think that's the hardest part as traders that we have to get over. No matter if we're up or down on the day, that does not define who you are as a person. That does not define how good of a trader you are. That is the market being the market. We win and are profitable off of probability. We found a system that gives us a higher probability of winning. Trading does not work 100% of the time. I'll say it again, never works 100% of the time. So the only way that you will be profitable is if you could come to terms with that. And it's been the hardest thing for me to learn, and I think I'm just finally getting it. It really does take, for me personally, to be in a bad, not even bad, but in a financial situation where it's oh shoot, if I don't get myself together and fix something and change something and really stick to it and dedicate myself to it, I'm going to be screwed. If I don't get my act together, I'm going to be screwed. I'm burning through all these accounts and these evals just to do the same mistake every single time. I cannot be doing that. And it really does, it really is necessary to be put in a financial situation where, you can't just be spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to do the same thing again. And that's what I'm realizing, and that's the position that I'm in right now. I think that's what's making me think about it so much more, and I'm going to try to take it so much more seriously. My life depends on this. I can't just be wasting money without actually trying to make progress. There has to be active effort in everything that I do, and active, improvement every single time. And I think that's what I'm finally doing. And I see where I'm going to be in a few months if I stay on this trajectory, and it's not good. And that's a scary thing to think about. And it's something that I don't want to imagine or go through. So this is the time I have to get everything together. It's not like if I get it together. You know, it's when, and when is now. I have to get it together now. I hear this so many times from just like people that I look up to in the trading space and whatever, but they were all put up against a wall, gun to their head, before they became profitable. They bet on themselves to get to where they are. And you don't bet on yourself without having a ton of risk on you. That's the spot that I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to every day, and that I might actually be in now. But that always seems to happen with people in the space before they turn profitable, because it really does take everything to go against them to be like everything that they are now. I've been at this for 9 months now. I just read a journal that I had written in July of last year, and I was talking to myself about like this just rush of motivation that I had. And in there I was talking about, I will make it happen. I will do this. I will do that. And I was just like flooded with so much motivation. And I'm so glad that I went through everything that I have from that point and what I've learned. I've obviously learned a lot. I know what to do. I just need to execute upon it properly without overreacting, without being emotional. That's the hardest part. And I just keep thinking back to myself back then with what little knowledge that I had. And honestly, I didn't know I'd have to go through all this to get to what I'm thinking right now. And I'm grateful for it. But I really do have to get serious. This isn't something I could just mess around with anymore. And, hope, if I keep doing what I'm doing, it's going to get better. No, it's not. It's really not going to get better just doing what I'm doing over and over again without improvement. Discipline and consistency is necessary, but there has to be improvement along the way. I can't stay stagnant, or else you're not learning. What is this even for if you're not learning? I hope anybody that watches this that's trying to get to this spot, or at least trying to be profitable trading, can maybe relate to this in a way. I feel like I'm not the only one. I'm scared to disappoint my younger self only 9 months ago. About to be 19 in a few months in June. I don't want to disappoint that version of myself in a few months. I feel like I've progressed a lot, and that's nothing to look down on. But I am genuinely scared to have no progress in a whole year, to let myself down in the future, to let my future self down. That would be the worst feeling and would honestly destroy me. So I know I have to make a change now. I can't let that happen. If that doesn't scare you, the thought of not improving over a year while consistently doing something's wrong. That should scare you. It's scaring me right now, and I'm only 18. People say that I'm really young, and I am. But I do have a lot of ambition and a lot that I want to accomplish, and I just have these lofty goals. But I know that I could achieve them And it is scary when I know that I could be doing better, but I'm not. Everything's sitting in front of me. I've been given every opportunity in the world to make this work. And I've been set up so well where I can't let it go to waste. Being born in America with the internet, with supportive friends that are also trying to do this with me, with a good job to keep me just stable for now, with a car, all these things. And I won't continue to improve. I won't do the very best I can to be the best I can. That's wasted potential. And it's sad to think there's so many people that are wasting their potential with how much they've been blessed with. I can't let that be me. I won't let that be me. But that is something that I think about a lot. I've been so blessed. I can't let it go to waste. And if I do, that is one of the most heartbreaking and scary things that I can think about. Not living up to my full potential because I couldn't be serious enough. I couldn't care enough. It really scares me. So like I said, I hope whoever watches this can maybe relate to this. But if you do, any encouragement to you, or some encouragement for you would be just keep going, be consistent, stay disciplined, but always improve. Be thankful for where you are. If you're watching this, you're probably in a similar situation, or you've been born in America with all these resources around you. Take advantage of it. Let your future potential drive you, and let you failing your future self scare you. That's something that I have drilled into my head right now, and that I can't mess up with. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you all have a good rest of your Friday night, a good weekend. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.